Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And good evening. Welcome to Thompson, North Dakota, where we've got high school football for you, the District 2 or Region 2 opener between the Turtle Mountain Braves and the Thompson Tommies. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IHRYINS.com, IRIEINS.com to get a free quote. This is the first Region 2 game of the season for both these teams. Turtle Mountain comes in with a record of 0-2. They lost 42-8 to Delac Burlington in Week 1, and then losing to Ray Powers Lake 39-20. As for Thompson, the Tommies won their opener at Mayport CG 42-0. And then last week, here against Hillsborough Central Valley, they were on the short end of a 28-20 game. That one, a back-and-forth affair where Hillsborough Central Valley scored the first two touchdowns. Thompson rallied to go ahead. Then Hillsborough Central Valley tied it and scored the winning touchdown with less than 3 minutes to play to take that game 28-20. We will check in with both the coaches, Jeff Desjardins Jr. of Turtle Mountain and Brady Schwab of Thompson, and we'll do that after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsborough.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
High school football tonight from Thompson as the Tommies take on the Turtle Mountain Braves. Jeff Desjardins Jr. is the coach of the Braves. Talk about how your season's gone so far.
So we're 0-2, but we've seen positive progression in the first two games going into our first regional game. So we're looking to step it up a notch tonight and be competitive within our region, give ourselves a chance at the end of the season.
What are the things that the Braves do well?
So we're a great passing team right now. We can run the ball a little bit too, but right now we have a senior quarterback. been spot on right now with his throws, and we got some great senior receivers, tight end. We got some young running backs to complement that receiving core, but we're working on an all-around offense right now.
You mentioned Cruz LaFountain, who will be starting at quarterback. He's in his fourth year as starter, I believe, and Benjamin Dubois at a receiver has lettered 3 years.
Yep, it's 3 year. We got a 4 year, both 4 year letter winners. They've been a big impact to Brave football for that time. Shire Dakota's another senior. Hasn't played football his whole career, but he's really a nice addition to that group. Wes Davis is another one that he come in. He's our center in basketball right now, and it's nice to have him just go. You tell him go rebound the ball, so he can do some good things for us. He got great size.
What are the strong points of the Braves on defense?
Defensively, we got a great young linebacking core made up. Our middle linebackers, Brody DeJarle. He's a sophomore. He's great leader already. We got Kirsten Tourette, Noah Grant, Wes Davis helps us in the middle there. Robbie Persian Jr. has been nice. He's right up there with the leaders and tackles. So yeah, great young core linebackers right now. And defensive line, we got some older guys, veterans, but we got some young guys that are learning a lot of things from them guys during practice. So,
what are some things that you learned from the last couple of games that you will try to make better tonight against Thompson?
So a complete game is what we got to do. Third quarters have been rough for us the last 2 games. Every other quarter has been neck and neck with both teams that we played. At just coming off that halftime break and playing some defense, and we got to score the ball.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
That's Jeff DeJarle, Jr., coach of the Turtle Mountain Braves. We'll continue with our pregame show after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered 2-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Turtle Mountain versus Thompson tonight, high school football. We're joined by Brady Schwab, the coach of the Thompson Tommies. Last week against Hillsboro Central Valley, a topsy-turvy game. They got ahead by a couple of scores. You took the lead, they tied it, and wound up getting the winning points with about 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, I thought it was a physical game, which you would expect in a rivalry game, and I thought we kind of got smacked in the mouth right away, and then we responded, and weren't able to seal the deal. But I like the way we responded. I just want to make sure that we don't get smacked in the mouth again tonight to start the game, that we're the one doing that. Those are good games to play. They're non-region games. You find a little bit out about yourself, and now we get into region play, and they all count.
One thing that had to make you happy last week was going 3 out of 4 on fourth down conversions.
Yeah, those third downs and fourth downs are big because you're going to get into those situations. You want to make sure you execute. We're just trying to get to, third manageable, into that 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, instead of being in a situation where we're at 3rd and 12, 3rd and 10, So when we got to those situations, we were able to convert them. We'd prefer to get them on 2nd or 3rd down, but if we get to 4th and we have to, we want to make sure we're getting those too.
Charlie Young has been a big part of your success this year. Almost 200 yards rushing in 2 games, and your leading tackler. How much of a role will he play tonight?
We'll see. Once he gets onto the field, he's a dynamic player, and he can do some nice things for us. We've got Rylan Pennis starting there tonight at the running back spot, and Jacob Stump, the senior, at that inside backer spot. And both those guys are capable too. So, we talk to our kids all the time. You got to be ready to go when it's your opportunity to get out there, and we're looking for a big game from those guys too.
And everybody is 0-0 at the start of region play, and you're facing a team that Thompson hasn't played since, I think, about 2006, a generation ago.
Yeah, it's an uncommon opponent for us, but nonetheless, it's a region game, and they've got some real dynamic skill players that we're going to have to shut down and make sure that we keep their quarterback in the pocket because he's very capable, especially once he gets outside the pocket.
What will be the important things? You mentioned keeping the quarterback contained. What are some other things?
Yeah, I think we got to make sure we're able to run the ball. We want to get downhill in the running game and sustain that running game, and then we're going to have to complete passes when we need to. That's an important part of what we're trying to do. And then on the defensive side, we got to make sure we're shutting down their big three. Their quarterback and tight end and a couple of their slot receivers are real good.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks, Joe.
That's Brady Schwab, coach of the Thompson Tommies. We'll be back with the starting lineups as Thompson takes on Turtle Mountain in high school football. We'll be back after these words on KRJB. No, we'll be back after these words on YourLifeEvent.com.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water. No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
In a deck of 52 cards, there's one that always beats the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service and porta potty rentals, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full-service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. 218-689-7823.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Homegrown. And welcome back to Thompson. Joe Lancello with you. Our starting lineups now brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. Starting first for Turtle Lake on offense as the captains come to midfield for the coin toss. For Turtle Mountain at quarterback, number 5 is Cruz LaFountain, a 5'11", 160-pound senior. Running back, number 4, Brody Desjarlais, a 5'10", 170-pound sophomore. Number 3 is David Wilkie, a 5'10", 170-pound junior. As a wide receiver, also as a wideout, number 1, Shire Dakota, a 5'10", 170 senior. And number 2, Benjamin Dubois, a 6', 150-pound senior. The tight end is number 13, Wesley Davis Jr. He is a senior. The offensive line for Turtle Mountain at center, 64, Royce Wilkie, 6 foot 250, a senior. At the guards, number 72, Kason Morin, 6 foot 230, a sophomore. And number 7, Rosine Keplin, 6 foot 230, a junior. At the tackles, number 55, Liam Dubois, 6'1", 250, a sophomore. And number 66, Jackson Allery, 6 foot 240, a senior. And it appears Thompson has won the coin toss and will defer to the second half, and Turtle Mountain will be receiving the kickoff to our left as we get started here. And that Thompson offense will face a Turtle Mountain offense will face this Thompson defense, a 4-4 setup. At the ends for Thompson, number 88, Porter Martin, 6'4", 185, a senior. And number 52, Landon Getz, 6'4", 205, a junior. The defensive tackle, 72, Charles Johnson, 6'5", 320, and he's a sophomore. And number 51, Jevin Fee, 5'11", 240, a junior. The outside linebackers, number 13, Noah Hippen, 6'5", 191, a senior. And number 3, Peyton Kanan, 5'7", 165, a junior. Inside linebackers for Thompson, number 7 is Cash Danner, 6'4", 225, a senior. Danner with 25 tackles, 1 interception, and 1 fumble recovery on the year. The other inside linebacker, 23, Jacob Stumpf, 5'6", 185, a senior. 3 in the secondary for Thompson. At one corner, number 5, Eli Gemmel, 5'9", 160, a junior. And number 10, Brady Ripplinger, 5'11", 160, a junior. And the free safety is number 12, Jeremy Tice, 5'11", 180, a senior. That's how it is when Turtle Mountain will have the ball. We'll run down the starting lineups when Thompson's on offense after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
It was now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ. 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
And we continue with our starting lineups as Thompson gets ready to take on Turtle Mountain. The starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. Thompson on offense. The quarterback will be number 16, Gavin Oster, 6'1", 170, a senior. He's completed 19 of 29 passes this season for 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Starting in the backfield, at the running back, it'll be either number 24, Rylan Pennis, a 5'10", 150-pound junior, or number 1, Charlie Yon, 5'10", 192, a senior. Yon has rushed for 199 yards on 39 carries this season and 5 touchdowns. He's caught 3 passes for 45 yards and a touchdown. He also has 4 extra points. 3 wideouts for Thompson. Number 11 is Joe Taylor, 5'8", 155, a junior. He's got 10 passes for 97 yards and a score. He also has 2 extra points. Also as a receiver, number 7, Cash Danner, 6'4", 225, a senior. He has 5 catches for 55 yards on the year. Also at a wideout alternating will be number 5, Eli Gemmel, 5'9", 160, a junior, and number 10, Brady Ripplinger, 5'11", 160, a junior. The tight end for Thompson is number 4, Bryn Adams, 6'4", 200, a junior. On the offensive line for the Tommies, 68, Cody Samuelson is the center, 6 foot, 190, a junior. At the guards, 62, Peyton Harding, 5'9", 225, a senior. And 54, Elijah Conrad, 6'3", 215, a junior. At the tackles, 58, Wyatt Bergeron, 6'2", 205, a senior. And number 70, Chase Cowdery, 6'2", 240, a senior. Brady Schwab, the coach of the Tommies, 1-1 on the season. And they will line up against a 4-3 defense from Turtle Mountain. The Braves will have at the defensive ends, number 7, Noah Grant, 6 foot, 180, a senior. And 23, Carter Trontier, 6'1", 180, a sophomore. Defensive tackles, 53, Tayan Davis, 6'1", 250, a senior. And, I was given a different player at number 58. Seth Poitras, 6 foot, 250, a sophomore, was the original name I was given as a starter on defense. Well, we'll see what develops there. 3 linebackers for Turtle Mountain. The middle linebacker is number 4, Brody Desjarlais, 5'10", 170, a sophomore. Outside linebackers, number 3, David Wilkie, 5'10", 170, a junior. And number 4, Brody Desjarlais, number 13, Wesley Davis Jr., 6'1", 190, a senior. 4 in the secondary for Turtle Mountain. At one corner is number 9, Carter Davis, 5'10", 160, a sophomore. And number 2, Benjamin Dubois, 6 foot, 150, a senior. The safeties, number 1, Shire Dakota, 5'10", 170, a senior. And number 11, Robbie Persian Jr., 6'1", 190, and he's a junior. Jeff Desjarlais Jr. is the coach of Turtle Mountain. The Braves 0-2 on their season. And we'll be back with the opening kickoff and more when we return to Thompson after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Today all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at YourLiveEvent.com.
In a deck of 52 cards, there's one that always beats the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service and porta potty rentals, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full-service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. 218-689-7823.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small.
Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a Bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a Bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancella with you. Bailey Bryan on camera this evening. And we've got a mostly sunny sky right now, 59 degrees under fair skies, humidity 51%. What will be a factor here is the northwest wind, 13 miles an hour, gusting to 24. And because it feels so cool, hoodies, sweatshirts, and blankets are the order of the day here. Turtle Mountain in their traveling gold uniforms with maroon numbers, maroon and white trim, maroon pants, and maroon helmets. And the Thompson Tommies, as they run out onto the field in black jerseys with white numbers, white and Kelly green trim, Kelly green pants, and Kelly green helmets with the double T in silver.
The Tommies are coached by Brady Schwab, assisted by Trent Carlson, Ryan Ogden, Gavin Bowman.
Pretty good turnout here. Field's in great condition.
Tonight's halftime entertainment will be the Thompson Youth Football teams.
Turtle Mountain, the only team in Class A Region 2 that has yet to win a game. Langdon area is 2-0. Park River area is 2-0. Everybody else 1-1. Carrington, Grafton, Thompson, Harvey Wells County, and Rugby. These teams have met once before. That was in 2006. And Turtle Mountain winning on that occasion 22-14. And I believe that was a 9-man game.
Attention to the boys, Dakota back to return the kickoff from Adrian Bren.
34, Adrian Bren to kick off for Thompson. 17, Daryl Dakota, and number 2, Benjamin Dubois to receive. And here we go. Kick off a ground ball fielded at about the 11-yard line. Now they'll switch directions with Dakota on the carry. And he's brought down short of the 20-yard line.
Brought down by number 52, Landon Getz, to be first and 10 Braves.
So the trickery didn't maybe pull off as well as Turtle Mountain would have preferred.
First and 10 Braves on their own 20-yard line.
And Turtle Mountain will start at their own 20-yard line. Receiver wide left wing on the left side. I formation. And a handoff over the right side. Number 3 on the carry, David Wilkie.
Wilkie on the carry for a short gain.
And he picked up a couple of yards to make it 2nd down 8. Turtle Mountain, 2 receivers left. And a pitch to the right side, and Dakota doesn't get anything. Courtesy of linebacker Noah Hippen.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 4. Brings up 3rd and 14. Noah Hippen on the tackle for the Tommies.
That'll be a loss of 4 back to the 18-yard line, setting up 3rd and a dozen for the Braves on their first series, just underway. Ball on the near hash, 2 receivers left. Play fake, LaFountain dumps on the near side. And that was snuffed out. Incomplete. The tight end, Wesley Davis Jr., the intended receiver. So 3 and out for Turtle Mountain. And it'll be number 7, Noah Grant, back in punt formation. Grady Hurst, number 9, back to receive for Thompson. He's standing at his own 40-yard line.
Noah Grant to punt.
Snap a little high. And that was practically kicked right into one of the Thompson players. 77, Charlie Johnson, the big sophomore, 6'5", 320. And Thompson will have 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. First break of the ball game as Gavin Oster works out of the pistol. Pennis is behind him. Pennis takes the handoff, and Pennis picks up just a couple of yards as he's grabbed by number 75, Caleb Gorno, 6'2", 250, a junior. Turtle Mountain having to go to the goal line defense early on here. And for Ryland Pennis, that was his first carry of the season. 2nd and goal from the 9. Receivers wide to both sides. Now Pennis trying to get around the corner. He will not. Linebacker David Wilkie on the tackle. No gain. 3rd and goal from the 9. Thompson trying to take advantage of the blocked punt. That got them the ball at the 10. Right now they're at the 9. Number 17, Jack Krogstad, lines up wide right. Oster rolling left. Has some room. He'll keep it himself and is tripped up short of the goal line. Fourth down and goal from the 1-yard line, and Thompson will go for it. Gavin Oster does not usually carry the ball. Coming into the day, he had 3 carries for 3 yards. 2 receivers right and 2 to the left. Now a man in motion. Pass to the far side, incomplete. He was looking for Cash Danner, who had come in motion, and the ball was underthrown. So with 8:24 to go in a scoreless first quarter, Turtle Mountain will take over at their 1-yard line. The bright side, if you're Thompson, is that you're forcing Turtle Mountain to go a long, long way. And they are backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, Turtle Mountain. Cruz LaFountain under center. Handed it off for a short gain.
Charlie's on the carry, brought down by Danner. Gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Pickup of 2 to the 3-yard line, second down 8. And the quarterback, LaFountain, tackled, stayed out of his own end zone. So they lost the 2 they'd gained on first down. So it's 3rd and long inside the 1. LaFountain to throw, has time, running out of time, throwing downfield, incomplete. Well short of the intended target, Wesley Davis Jr., number 13. So Noah Grant again to punt for Turtle Mountain. He wanted to do better than his last time when the kick was blocked. It was actually kicked maybe waist high right into Charlie Johnson. And a different punter now. Number 11, Robbie Pershing Jr. is back there, and we've got a timeout. Timeout by Turtle Mountain. So on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. No score between Turtle Mountain and Thompson with 7:08 to go first quarter on YourLiveEvent.com.
Of 52 cards, there's one that always beats the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service and porta potty rentals, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. 218-689-7823.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Thompson didn't have anybody back to receive the punt from Persian. And it was not a very long kick. Getting to the Turtle Mountain 28-yard line. So the Tommies, again, great field position to start with 6:59 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Oster from the pistol. Hands for Pennis. Left side, seeing some room. And he'll be close to the first down. Not only that, he got the first down inside the 20-yard line. First down of the game. Ball is on the Braves' 17-yard line after a gain of 11 by Rylan Pennis. Pennis again, cutting inside. Brought down by the safety Shire Dakota. Pennis gaining 6 to the 11. Second down, 4. Midway through the opening quarter, Thompson knocking on the door at the Turtle Mountain 11-yard line, looking at 2nd and 4. Oster will keep. Nice move back inside, and he's got the first down. They'll mark it on the 3 for a pickup of 8 for Gavin Oster. Charlie Young, the usual running back the first couple of games, rushed for 199 yards in those 2 games. Unavailable because of injury. Cash Danner is the H-back. And whistles. And yellow flags. And the first penalty of the game against Thompson goes for a loss of 5 yards. It'll be still 1st and goal now from the 8. Pennis taking a whole bunch of guys to try to bring him down.
Brought down by number 4, Brody Desjardins.
Brody Desjardins with the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal. With the ball at the 5-yard line after a gain of 3. Jack Croxton wide right. Eli Gemmel wide left. Oster keeping. Getting around the corner and scoring.
Oster, 4 yards for the score.
Touchdown Thompson. Gavin Oster with his first touchdown of the season. So the Tommies taking advantage of a short field, driving 28 yards in 5 plays to take a 6-0 lead, and the Tommies will go for 2, as they have all season. Three receivers right now. Oster throws, and it's intercepted. And he can score points on this, remember. The interception by Shire Dakota.
4:24 to go in the first quarter. Thompson 6, Turtle Mountain 0.
So with 4:24 to go in the first quarter on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. 4:24 to go in the first. It's Thompson 6, Turtle Mountain nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Thompson taking advantage of the short field, going 28 yards in 5 plays, taking 2:35 off the clock. Gavin Oster's first touchdown run of the season from 5 yards out puts the Tommies in the lead with 4:24 to go in the first quarter. Adrian Bren to kick it off.
Brendan to kick off for the Tommies.
Kind of squibbed. I don't know if that was an intentional onside kick attempt or not. I can't really tell. Was recovered by LeBron Davis, number 6. And Turtle Mountain will have some really good field position. As they'll start from their own 48-yard line. Third drive of the game for the Turtle Mountain Braves. LaFountain out of the pistol now. Dropping back, stepping up. Tossing over the middle, incomplete. Was looking for David Wilkie, number 3. Linebacker Jake Stumpf on the tackle for the breakup for Thompson. Second and 10, Turtle Mountain. Quick putt toss, bobbled by Wilkie, and he'll lose yardage. Wilkie bobbled that. And in on the tackle, number 50, Jayden Brend, a 6'1", 195 senior. Ball on the 43-yard line, 3rd and 15. LaFountain jump pass incomplete. Trying to find Benjamin Dubois, number 2, over the middle. So once again, 3 and out for the Turtle Mountain offense. With 3:42 to go in the opening quarter, Thompson up 6-0. Number 9, Grady Hurst, back to receive, standing at his own 20-yard line. And I believe that is the original punter, number 7, Noah Davis. It is. No, Grant, rather. I'm sorry. There are quite a few Davis guys on this team. And the ball gets a good Turtle Mountain roll to about the 26. Make that the 28-yard line of Thompson. 29 yards on the punt with no return. So the Tommies will take over with 3:33 to go in the opening quarter. And a 6-0 lead. Gavin Oster out of the pistol with Pennis behind him. Pennis takes the handoff over the right side, getting around the corner and breaking through. 50, 40. Send me a text when you get there. Touchdown, Thompson. 72 yards for Ryland Pennis, and it's 12-0 Thompson. It was like the bell went off at the Kentucky Derby or something, the way Pennis just sprinted downfield. One play, 72 yards, 14 seconds. And the Tommies, as is their habit, will go for 2. Ripplinger wide right. Oster, the quarterback, keeping it himself and scoring the deuce. So with 3:19 to go in the opening quarter on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 14, Turtle Mountain nothing. The kickoff after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
The Thompson scoring drive, one play, 72 yards, 14 seconds. And the Tommies lead 14-0 as sophomore Adrian Brend to kick off again. Fielded by Daryl Dakota. And he'll be stopped near the 30-yard line.
Brought down by number 32, For the Tommies, Legend Tice.
And the Braves will start on their own 30-yard line. Their fourth series of the game, the first three have been 3 and out. LaFountain under center. 2 receivers left. Play fake. LaFountain dumping near side. Incomplete. Looking for a diving Wesley Davis Jr., number 13.
Wesley Davis Jr. is incomplete, brings up second down.
Second down and 10 for the Braves. 3:07 to go in the first. The Braves are on a 10-game losing streak going back to last season. Won their first game last year, then lost the next 8 in the first 2 of this season. Carry over the left side and hit right away was number 3, David Wilkie.
Jacob Stump by the tackle for the Tommies.
Linebacker Jacob Stump with the tackle.
Third down and 10.
No gain on that play. That'll make it 3rd and 10 for Turtle Mountain. Almost 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. LaFountain will now work out of the pistol with a running back at each hip. Play fake. LaFountain throws far side.
LaFontaine's pass is intended.
And it's incomplete. Looking into the sun, I had no idea.
Intended for Dakota. Is incomplete, brings up 4th and 10.
So once again, the Turtle Mountain offense 3 and out. And they'll punt again with 2:20 to go in the opening quarter. Noah Grant back to punt.
Grant the punt, Hurst to return.
Got it away, Hurst. Well, just let it roll. And the ball will die at the Tommies' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 Tommies.
26 yards on the punt, no return. And Thompson will take over with 2:11 to go in the opening quarter and a 14-0 lead. Just a reminder, the R&J Sports Fall Sports Guide is now available online. Just go to rjbroadcasting.com, click on the cover, and you'll get all the information. Oh, hello. Pennis was met head-on by number 58, Seth Poitras, 6'2", 250, a sophomore.
Pennis on the carry, brought down for a loss of 4.
Nice penetration by the defensive front of the Turtle Mountain Braves. Thompson looking at 2nd and 14 with a minute 45 to go in the opening quarter, clock running. Brady Ripplinger is wide to the left side. Oster to throw. He'll air it out on the far side and just out of the reach or off the fingertips of number 17, Jack Krogstad. Setting up 3rd and 14.
Carter Davis on the pass defense for the Braves.
Eli Gemmel, number 5, comes to the near side with Cash Danner, number 7, in the slot. Blitz coming. Oster rolls. He'll throw.
Oster's pass is incomplete.
And that was incomplete. And so Thompson will be punting for the first time here with a minute 23 to go in the opening quarter. Grady Hurst, number 9, in punt formation. Charlie Young usually handles the punting, but this is the first time that Hurst will punt in a varsity game. Aha.
12 men on the field against the Braves.
12 men on the field against Turtle Mountain. That'll move the ball ahead to the 45-yard line, but still 4th and long. You want 12 men on the field, you got to go up Interstate 29 to Winnipeg. And the Canadian Football League. Now Oster hustling onto the field, and the Tommies in a little bit of disarray. And they will take their first time out with 1:23 to go in the first quarter on the Chris Moen Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moen, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. 1:23 to go in the first. Thompson 14, Turtle Mountain nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Joe Lancello from Thompson. 1:23 to go in the opening quarter. The Tommies 4th and long from their own 45-yard line. Grady Hurst is back in punt formation. And Eli Gemmel wanted to start before his cue. And it's not like he was in close proximity to a defender where he could even say that he made me. As you'll often see linemen do with all the pointing they do on an offside. So Hurst tries again to punt. It is away. It's bobbled and fallen on by Robbie Persian Jr., number 11.
Harrison Jr. Punt return covers it at the 30-yard line, 1st and 10 Braves.
And the Braves will have the ball at their own 31-yard line. 29 yards on the punt with no return for Grady Hurst. Minute 17 to go in the opening quarter. Turtle Mountain down 14-0, 2 receivers right. Quick inside handoff, and getting away briefly was number 22, Kirsten Charette.
Brought down by Noah Hippen, among others, for the Tommies. 2nd down and 8.
And he'll
Correction, 2nd and 12.
lose a couple of yards to the 29-yard line as we're under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Dakota and Dubois wide right. The Fountain from the pistol. Rolling right, trying to throw it away. It was almost intercepted. Cash Danner on a diving attempt. The pass intended for Wesley Davis Jr. Sets up 3rd and a dozen. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter.
On the coverage for the Tommies, along with Cash Danner, brings up 3rd and 12.
Turtle Mountain's offense still looking for their first down of the game. And this is possession number 5 for them. The Fountain from the pistol. Throwing over the middle, intercepted. Jeremy Tice, the safety, down the far side. And he'll make it for a touchdown.
Interception return.
Tice with the intercept near the 40-yard line. And it's now 20-0 in favor of Thompson with 15 seconds to go in the opening quarter. I'll have to check the video on this later. But Thompson with a blocked punt and an interception for a touchdown. Oster from the pistol with Pennis behind him. Pennis with the handoff. Over the right side. And he did not get in. So with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, we'll keep things here. As Thompson off to a 20-0 start over Turtle Mountain. The Tommies in one quarter today have scored as many points as they did all last week against Hillsborough Central Valley. Other games tonight involving Region 2 teams. Grafton is at Carrington. The big game, 5th-ranked Harvey Wells County at number 1 Langdon area Munich. And Park River area, who the Tommies will play next week, are at Rugby. Langdon area Munich leading the Class A poll that came out this week from the North Dakota Sports Writers. Ellendale Edgeley Calm second, followed by Dickinson Trinity, Velvet Drake, Anamoose Garrison, and Harvey ranked 5th. Park River received some votes. As Adrian Bren gets a little more practice kicking off. Fielded by Daryl Dakota. Still going and getting a pretty good run back. And the Braves will take over with 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Braves with the ball at their own 37-yard line. Ball on the far hash as the Braves go from left to right. LaFountain under center. Gives to the tailback, number 4, Brody Desjarlais.
Desjarlais on the carry.
And we'll pick up this drive when we start the second quarter. After one on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. After one, Thompson 20, Turtle Mountain nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
From Thompson, Joe Lancello with you as we start quarter number 2. Turtle Mountain looking at second down and 8 from their own 39-yard as we start the second frame. Thompson in front 20-0. Gavin Oster a 5-yard run. Ryland Pennis a 72-yard run. And Jeremy Tice with an interception return. Pass is swung out to the far side. And DuBois may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And in fact, he lost a yard, setting up 3rd and 9. When press boxes are set up on the east side of a field, you hope for a cloudy day. Otherwise, if it's a little bright like this, it can be difficult to see the ball until the sun sets. LaFountain throwing off balance. That's a duck. And it's broken up. Setting up 4th down. There was a holding penalty called on Turtle Mountain that was declined. Thompson happy to take that play, setting up 4th down. Grady Hurst dropping back in punt formation at his own 34, punt receiving formation at his own 34-yard line. He'll be in punt formation later and has been already. Noah Grant to punt. Hurst trying to pick that up on the run. Almost lost the handle on it and fields it at his own 38 and doesn't get any farther. From 38 to 38 is a 24-yard punt. Wobbly passers are sometimes referred to as wounded ducks. I remember a linebacker coach at the University of Minnesota way back in the day once referred to the way one of his linebackers ran as like a ruptured duck. And that kind of sticks in my head a little more than wounded duck. Big handoff, big gain. Right side, it's Pettis. Ahead of the crowd, it's a foot race, and he's going to win it. Touchdown, Thompson. 62 yards. The second one-play scoring drive for Thompson, and Pettis responsible for both of them. One play, 62 yards, 12 seconds. And it's 26-0. And the Tommies again going for 2 points is Rylan Pennis. Already with 100 yards rushing. Oster to throw. Has a man. Caught for the deuce. That's Jack Crockstead, the freshman. So with 10:54 to go till halftime on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 28, Turtle Mountain nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
Adrian Brin once again to kick off. He's had plenty of practice of that. Kicking from left to right. Picked up at the 20-yard line. And carrying to about the 35-yard line. And that was number 8, Traden Nadu, a 5'10", 160-pound freshman. And Turtle Mountain decent field position. They'll start at their own 35. Two receivers to the right. Cruz, LaFountain out of the pistol. Dubois coming in motion near side. LaFountain trying to find a receiver. He's under pressure. He'll throw it and throw it away. Good pressure from defensive end Porter Martin. 6'4", 185-pound senior. Each team with two timeouts remaining. Each one had to use one in the first quarter. LaFountain from the pistol. Pass on the near side, and that route didn't quite connect. The intended receiver, Benjamin Dubois, went a little deeper than LaFountain's pass. That'll make it 3rd and 10. Gosh, Dubois just got to the huddle in time. Hope he heard the play. He'll line up in a slot on the right side. Two receivers to either side. LaFountain under pressure. And he threw that away. And depending about where he was between the hash marks or outside of the hash marks, well, that's not intentional grounding. Okay. So once again, 3 and out for Turtle Mountain's offense. And the Braves Noah Grant back in punt formation with 10:27 to go in the half.
Grant back to punt for the Braves.
Grady Hurst back at his own 35. Fielded at the 36 by Hurst, and he's tripped up at the 41. Nice tackle by number 17, Daryl Dakota, 5'9", 160-pound sophomore. 29 yards on the punt and 5 on the return for Hurst. 10:20 to go in the half, and the Tommies with good field position, their own 41, leading 28-0. Joe Taylor wide to the near side. Two receivers left. Gavin Oster out of the pistol. Giving for Charlie Yan in the game for the first time. Ooh. Brought down by number 11, Robbie Persian Jr. And the last time I saw a tackle like that, I think it was in the original longest yard. Big forearm. I never did see the remake of that and don't intend to. Why mess with a classic? Taylor wide right, two receivers left. Oster out of the pistol on 2nd and 7. Dumps it off for Chase Danner. Ducks a tackler. First down, Moore. 40, 35, 30. Finally tumbled out of bounds near the 25.
Oster's pass complete to Chad Stanner. Down to the 25-yard line of the Braves.
They'll mark him out of the 25 of Turtle Mountain after a pickup of 27 and a first down.
Correction. Reception by Cash Stanner.
First and 10 Tommies knocking on the door again. Jan. Ooh, he's hit right away. 58, Seth Poitra on the tackle.
Jan in the carry for no gain. Brought down by Daryl Bercier. 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10. Charlie Jan, 39 carries, 199 yards, and 5 touchdowns coming into today. With 4 extra points, he's also caught 3 passes, one of those for a touchdown. Two receivers right, one to the left. Oster looking left, under pressure, will run with it. 20, 15, 10, and out of bounds.
Oster on the carry.
And Gavin Oster running for a first down. And he got in for a touchdown. And Thompson's lead now 34-0 with 8:20 to go in the half. 4-play, 59-yard drive. Taking exactly 2 minutes. And the Tommies will kick an extra point with Adrian Brend. Mason Applegren will hold. Kick is a low line drive, too low, no good.
8:20 to go in the first half. Thompson 34, Turtle Mountain 0.
So with 8:20 to go in the half on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. It's Thompson 34, Turtle Mountain nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Gavin Oster with his second rushing touchdown of the day. A 25-yarder, and the Tommies are up 34-0. Here's the Bren kickoff. Field on the 24-yard line. And he'll be stopped short of the 35-yard line.
NATO on the return up to the 38-yard line.
That was number 8, Traden Nadu. And the Braves will start their own 34-yard line. Running time would not take effect until the second half, as I understand it. And as I broadcast games in 2 different states, I may not understand each state's rule. I give over the left side for the number 4, Brody Desjarlais, is a short gain.
Noah Hippen, Jaden Brand. In on the tackle for the Tommies, 2nd and 9.
Pickup of a yard to the 35, 2nd and 9, Braves. LaFountain out of the pistol. That was interesting. And LaFountain throws it away. LaFountain had stamped his foot, which was meant to be the signal for Benjamin Dubois to come in motion. And he never did, and then the ball got snapped. Fortunately, it was right at LaFountain's belt buckle. But it seemed like it came a little to his surprise. 3rd and 9 from the 40-yard line. LaFountain scrambling and sliding down at about the 43.
LaFountain on the carry. About the 43-yard line, it'll be 4th and 6.
How the hell? Penalty flag goes down. The pass is caught.
Pass is complete. To the boy, near first down yardage. There is a flag on the play.
That's you.
False start on the Braves.
False start on Turtle Mountain.
Fourth and 12.
And going for it on fourth down. The Fountain pass through the fingertips of number 1 Shire Dakota, incomplete.
Ball turns over and downs.
So Thompson will take over at the Turtle Mountain 43-yard line with 6:19 to go in the half and a 34-0 lead. Tommies will start at the 38-yard line. Oster quick out on the near side, caught by Taylor. Cutting up the middle, breaking through the crowd. Joe Taylor running and scoring.
Oster's pass is complete to Joe Taylor, 38 yards.
Joe Taylor's second touchdown catch of the year. And another one-play touchdown drive for Thompson. The lead is now 40-0 with 6:08 to go in the half. $40-0, the Tommies in front. Gavin Oster's second touchdown pass of the year. And Oster took the snap and just kneeled it down for 2. The run fails is what I meant to say. I've never seen him kneel down on an extra point. But with 6:08 to go in the half, on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 40, Turtle Mountain nothing on yourliveevent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
After the kickoff, Turtle Mountain returned the ball to the 33-yard line, their own 33, where they'll start it off with 6:01 to go in the half, now trailing 40-0. LaFountain with an inside handoff, and that was snuffed out pretty quickly. Number 3, David Wilkie on the carry. And he wound up losing back to the loss of a couple of the 31-yard line, second down and a dozen. Under 5.5 to go in the half. Turtle Mountain's offense just not able to get anything going here this evening. LaFountain will keep it himself over the left side, and he may have picked up a yard.
Driven out of bounds by Brady Ripplinger.
The corner, Brady Ripplinger, number 10 on the tackle. After a gain of a yard to the 32, that'll make it 3rd down and 9. Shire Dakota lines up wide to the right side, joined by David Wilkie in the slot. LaFountain dumps it near side, pass incomplete through the hands of Wesley Davis Jr. Brings up 4th down. So the question is, well, the punt team is coming on. I know last time Turtle Mountain had gone for it on 4th down. Noah Grant counting to make sure that he's got 11 bodies on his side. Well, he does now. Hurst at the 33. Hurst to the far side across midfield. And good field position for the Tommies on the Grady Hurst punt return.
Hurst on the return, 18 yards down to the Tommies, onto the Braves, 47.
35 yards on the punt. $19 yards on the return by Grady Hurst. And Thompson will start in Turtle Mountain territory again at the Braves 47 with 4:57 to go till halftime. Oster from the pistol. Hands for Jan, who's got a 1st down and more across the 35 short of the 30-yard line.
Up to the 32-yard line, 33-yard line, 1st and 10 Tommies.
They'll mark it to the 33, a pickup of 14 for Charlie Jan, 1st and 10 Tommies. Clock running with 4:33 to go in the half. Jan again breaking a tackle around the right side, breaking another tackle, taking a hit and stopped short of the 20.
Brought down by Charette, but there's a flag on the play. It's holding against the...
But we've got a holding penalty against Thompson, so don't write that in ink. It's marked from the spot of the foul. Let's see where the officials put this. At the Tommies 43, so that'll make it 1st and 20.
1st and 20 for the Tommies from the Braves 43.
Receivers wide to both sides. Pennis back in the game in the backfield with a carry.
Ryland Pennis on the carry.
And Ryland gaining to about the 48, or 38, make that. 2nd and 15. Clock continues to run, 3:41 to go in the half. 40-0 Thompson. Tommies have been consistent, 20 points in the first quarter, 20 in the second. Gavin Oster, hands for Jan back in the ball game, and there's a gain to about the 20, and I don't see any flags, so that will be a Thompson 1st down.
No flags on the play. 1st and 10 from the 19.
Pickup of 19 to the 19. 3 minutes till halftime. Danner, the H-back on the right side. Snap was low. Hand for Pennis. Ooh, he got hit. And number 58, Seth Poitras, looks like he took some frustrations out on that hit. It was a clean hit, but hard. A loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 from the 20. Tommy's clearly in no real hurry. 6 on the play clock. And a new quarterback in the game. Number 6 is the quarterback, Mac Michelson, a sophomore. Jan on the handoff that time.
Mac Mickelson in the quarterback for the Tommies.
Picked up a couple to the 18-yard line. Makes it 3rd and 9 for Thompson. And some nice running by the new man of the ball game, number 2, Dex Avdom.
17 yards for the score.
And that is a nice sight to see for Thompson fans and a lot of fans across the area. You might remember Dex was playing for the Thompson baseball team in the Legion tournament when he had a medical emergency this spring. You can see from there he's recovered quite nicely. And Michelson will take a knee. Minute 28 to go on the half. On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 46, Turtle Mountain nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a deck of 52 cards, there's one that always beats the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service and porta potty rentals, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. 218-689-7823.
Thompson scoring drive, 53 yards in 6 plays. It took 3:29 off the clock. Dex Avdom on his first carry of the game, end of the season, running 46 yards for a touch, 18 yards for a touchdown to make it 46-0 in favor of the Tommies. Bren kickoff, fielded at the 20. Now cutting to the near side. Was waiting for a block and run out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Is Daryl Dakota.
Daryl Dakota to return, driven out by Jack Croxton. 1st and 10 Braves at their own 41-yard line.
So the Braves will start at their own 41. 2 timeouts remaining, a minute 18 to go in the half. They are still looking for their first down of the game. Cruz LaFountain out of the pistol. Play fake. With time, but nobody open. Now he's got to run with it. And he'll pick up about 3. Brought down by number 3, Peyton Kanan, outside linebacker. Second down, 7 with under a minute to go in the half. I formation with LaFountain under center. Give to the first back, who gains about 3. Kirsten Charette, number 22 on the carry. and Charette not getting up. And we've got a break in the action on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. 23 seconds to go in the half. Thompson up 46-0. We'll be right back.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Kirsten Charette helped off the field, not able to put any weight on his left leg. Possibly an ankle injury. I'll leave that for the medical people to deal with that. Will Fountain under pressure, threw it away as he was hitting the deck. Good pressure from Porter Martin. Sets up fourth down with 7 seconds to go in the half. Well, Turtle Mountain, what do they have to lose? Pass to the near side, caught by
Wesley Davis Jr. Good for Braves first down.
I don't know why your picture went away, folks. There we are. There was a pass to Wesley Davis Jr. complete for a first down into Thompson territory.
We have our Thompson 3rd and 4th grade rookie tackle team scrimmaging at halftime.
And that's the end of the first half.
Kindergarten through 6th grade, we have 133 Thompson athletes.
On the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard, at halftime, it's the Thompson Tommies 46 and the Turtle Mountain Braves nothing. We'll sum up the first half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Tick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Thompson. We're at halftime. Got some younger players on the field here, some future Thompson Tommies. The current day Tommies doing pretty well for themselves as they're leading 46-0 over Turtle Mountain at halftime. I'm Joe Lancello, and let's run down the scoring for you. What happened in the game, Thompson blocked a Turtle Mountain punt in the early going, and that was Charlie Johnson, I believe that was, who blocked that punt. And the Tommies recovered at the Turtle Mountain 10, but were not able to get the ball into the end zone. They were a yard short. Then Turtle Mountain's offense was 3 and out, and a short punt gave Thompson the ball at the Braves' 28-yard line. And 5 plays later, Thompson got on the scoreboard. Gavin Oster on a 5-yard run. The pass for a 2-point conversion failed, 6-0 in favor of the Tommies. After a 3 and out from Turtle Mountain, Thompson took over on their own 28-yard line. And running back Rylan Pennis scoring on a 72-yard run as he just burst ahead of the crowd and stayed ahead of them. Oster ran for a 2-point conversion to make it 14-0 Tommies with 3:19 to go in the first quarter. Then late in the first quarter, the Tommies' Jeremy Tice intercepted a pass and ran it back some 35 to 40 yards for a score to make it 20-0 with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter as the run for conversion failed. We go into the second quarter after a Turtle Mountain punt. Pennis again, a one-play scoring drive, 62 yards this time. And a pass from Oster to Jack Krogstad made it 28-0 in favor of the Tommies with 10:54 to go in the half. After another Turtle Mountain 3 and out, the Tommies score again, a 4-play 59-yard drive that took exactly 2 minutes. Gavin Oster scoring his second touchdown of the game, a 25-yard run. The extra point kick failed, and the score 34-0 with 8:20 to go in the half. After another 3 and out by Turtle Mountain, they had gone for it on, a 4 and out. They had gone for it on 4th down and turned the ball over to Thompson on downs at the Braves' 38-yard line. It was Oster connecting with Joe Taylor on a 38-yard touchdown pass. The run for extra point failed. That made it 40-0 Tommies with 6:08 to go in the second quarter. After yet another 3 and out, the Tommies, a 6-play 53-yard drive that took 3:29 off the clock. Dex Avdom coming into the game, a freshman, scoring on an 18-yard run to make it 46-0. The run for conversion failed, and the Tommies were up 46-0 with 1:28 to go in the half, and that is how the first half ended. To show how dominating Thompson's been defensively, Turtle Mountain with just 1 first down in this game, and that came on the next to last play of the second quarter. I don't have my full stat sheets here, but Thompson definitely dominating the total offense. Pennis with a couple of touchdown runs. He's got over 130 yards on the ground already. Gavin Oster with a couple of touchdown runs, his first 2 of the season. And Charlie Yan, who sat out the first quarter, came back into the game into the second, and had a couple of decent runs as well. So the main thing Thompson will be doing here is just getting some of their younger players a chance to play. Not as young as these guys on the field, but still. And just try to keep the shutout going. Thompson shut out Mayport CG in their opening game of the season. They'd like to have 2 donuts out of 3 games, certainly. And running time will take effect at some point in the second half. I don't know if it will be immediately in the second half. I don't have my North Dakota rules with me. But Thompson is certainly in control here at intermission. Our halftime score again on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Company scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 46, Turtle Mountain nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
In a deck of 52 cards, there's one that always beats the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service and porta potty rentals, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full-service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. 218-689-7823.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. How did your planting season go this year? Are you looking to make improvements for next year instead of breaking the bank on a whole new planter? Get the best price of the year on upgrades for your planter from Agassiz Precision Ag this summer. Get $50 back per roll per product for some of our best-selling solutions. Make the precision decision for your planter this summer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com for more information.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Back at Thompson, With Bailey Bryan on camera, Joe Lancello with you. A reminder once again, you can check out the R&J Broadcasting Fall Sports Guide. Just go to rjbroadcasting.com and click on the page, on the cover page, and you'll get all the information you need on area teams. We've got schedules, coaches' interviews, and a great many things. Again, that's at rjbroadcasting.com. A reminder on yourliveevent.com, coming up on Monday night, we've got high school volleyball as Crookston plays at Ada Borup West. 6 o'clock for the JV game, 7:30 for the varsity. We'll have varsity coverage on KRJB 106.5 FM on Monday night. And once the volleyball game is over, we'll join the Minnesota Vikings and Chicago Bears in progress on KRJB. We'll have full coverage of the Vikings on Gold 101.5 KRJM and also on KKCQ 96.7 FM on Monday night. And Tuesday night, we'll be back in Thompson here on yourliveevent.com as the Thompson volleyball team takes on Park River Fordville Lincoln. 5:30 for the JV game, 7 o'clock for the varsity game. And also on yourliveevent.com on Tuesday, we'll have Holly against Ada Borup West volleyball and Clearbrook Gonvick at Mahnomen Waban. From Mahnomen, Valley City at Kindred, Oak Grove at Lisbon, Hatton Northwood at Griggs Mid-Coda, Richland at Maple River, Carrington at Northern Cass, Lemoore Litchfield Marion at Sargent County, and Wahpeton at Central Cass, all on yourliveevent.com on Tuesday night. And remember, we'll also have the yourliveevent.com coaches show for you Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Thompson had won the coin toss and deferred, so it will be Turtle Mountain kicking off. The first time we'll have seen the Turtle Mountain kickoff team. It looks like number 13, Wesley Davis Jr. is going to kick off. Once they have 11 guys on the field. Joe Taylor, number 11. Mac Michelson, number 6, back to receive for the Tommies. Thompson up 46-0 as we start quarter number 3.
Gavin Ulrich on kickoff, fields the kickoff, first and 10 Tommies.
And the kickoff caught by Gavin Ulrich, number 79. I don't know if he called a fair catch on that or not. You can fair catch a kickoff. And we are in running time. And we'll be seeing a bunch of unfamiliar numbers and names here. Michelson, the quarterback, handing it off. Dex Avdom on the carry. Not as successful as his first one, which he ran for a touchdown. Loss of 2 to the 35-yard line, second down and a dozen. Thompson has not punted so far today. Michelson slipping and falling and sacked. And the Tommies offense in reverse. Losing a yard to the 34-yard line. Oh, excuse me, the 29-yard line. Loss of 6. We're looking at 3rd and 19. Michelson from the pistol. Low snap. Throws far side. And the pass incomplete. Was looking for number 4, Bryn Adams. Adams at 6'4", a pretty big target. And he was kind of close to getting that. Setting up 4th and long, and the Tommies in a punting situation for the first time today. No, I beg your pardon, they had punted earlier. Grady Hurst back in punt formation. And a little disarray on the Thompson side. And the Tommies called a timeout. You want to have the right people on the field, no matter the situation. 9:22 to go in the third quarter on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 46, Turtle Mountain nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Hurst's punt. Oh, he shanked that. And the ball will be down to the Tommies' 38-yard line. We'll put that on 37. An 8-yard punt for Grady Hurst with no return. Best field position that Turtle Mountain has had today. At the Thompson 37. LaFountain under center, hands the ball off. Brody Desjarlais, number 4, trying to go over the left side. Gain of 3 to the 40, to the gain of 2 to the 35-yard line. Second down, 8 for Turtle Mountain and the traveling gold with maroon. Toss for Daryl Dakota. And he may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. That is, in fact, no gain. Makes it 3rd and 8. Running time of the third quarter with Thompson in command, 46-0 over Turtle Mountain. Braves working from the far hash. LaFountain under center. Under pressure, able to get away from it. Gave a nice hit, actually, as he got to the 30-yard line, but he's still going to be short of a first down, I think.
Jacob Olsen in the tackle for the Tommies will bring up 4th down and short.
Fourth and about 3. Two receivers to the right out of an I formation. Oh, and just like two bulls meeting. Close to a first down.
Mason Bartles on the tackle for Tommies.
Kirsten Charette back in the game after being injured earlier. He met head-on with Thompson's number 22, Mason Bartles, a sophomore. And did not gain enough for the first down, so the Tommies will take over on downs. Tommies at their own 27. We are in running time with the Tommies ahead 46-0. Hurst, the quarterback, and a handoff to about the 31-yard line. The ball carrier, number 28, Calvin Calling, a freshman, 5'8", 140.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 8.
Gain of 3, 2nd down, 7. Tommy's taking their time. Michelson is the quarterback. Again, the snap a little bit low. And no gain really for Calling as he carried the ball again. Stopped right at the 30. That'll make it 3rd down and 7. Tommy's getting some new people in the game. Number 79, Gavin Ulrich, 6'3", 230, a senior in the offensive line. Afton getting around the corner, 1st down, Moore into Turtle Mountain territory.
Next stop him on the carry. Across midfield down the Brave 40-yard line.
Afton scored the final touchdown for Thompson in the first half. And as I had mentioned earlier, he was the regular catcher for Thompson's baseball team as they won a state championship. And he was also playing for them on the American Legion team. And at the State Legion tournament, he had a medical issue and had to be taken off the field. But it's good to know that he's in good health again and can play football. Michelson scrambling right. Penalty flag goes down. Gain to about the 35, but let's see if this play stands. Holding on Thompson, so it won't. The clock will stop for the penalty. And it gets marked off from the spot of the foul. 10-yard penalty, so Thompson will work from the Turtle Mountain 49. Number 80, Caden Pennis, one of 3 receivers wide left. They'll throw it to Pennis. He'll gain to the 44, I believe.
First pass is complete to Caden Pettis up to the 44-yard line.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 15. Just over 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Squadron right, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Michelson out of the pistol. Avdom ducking tacklers and doing well to get a yard. Actually, he gained nothing. Beg your pardon. It'll be 3rd and 15. (17) Jack Croxton lining up wide to the near side. Snap low. This is Hurst, the quarterback. He's going to air it out. And it's caught.
First pass is complete.
Matthew Askelson with the catch.
Matthew Askelson with the reception down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal, Tommies.
First and goal for Thompson. Grady Hurst, the third quarterback of the day for Thompson. Hurst with a handoff. And Optum on the carry. No gain, second down and goal from the 9. And the quarter may end before Thompson can get a playoff. They don't have to get a playoff. And they won't. 3 quarters in the books on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. After 3, Thompson 46, Turtle Mountain nothing. Fourth quarter after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
No scoring in the third quarter. Thompson had 20 points in the first quarter, 26 in the second, for their 46-0 lead, and we're now in running time as we start quarter number 4. Thompson's next game will be at Park River area next Friday. Turtle Mountain's next game will be against Langdon area Munich, who just happened to be the number 1 team in the state in Class A North Dakota football. Mac Michelson, a sophomore, is the quarterback out of the pistol. On second and goal. Quick out to the near side, incomplete. Off the hands of number 21, Jacob Olson, a sophomore.
Michelson's pass intended for Jacob Olson is incomplete. Brings up second down.
And that should be third down and goal. Because Avdom had carried the ball once. As the final play of this third quarter, and then this incomplete pass here, third down. There we go.
Third and goal for the Thomas.
But the play clock never really. Oh, now they're resetting the play clock. Okay. 18, Matthew Askeson is wide right. Hurst keeping, cutting inside and scoring.
Grady Hurst, 9 yards for the score.
Freshman Grady Hurst making it 52-0 in favor of the Tommies. A 7-minute drive. Now the Tommies on their last couple of touchdowns have knelt down on the run for point, and they'll do the same here. And we've got running time here on the Chris Moan Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. Chris Moan, your agent with answers in Grand Forks and Nelson County. Thompson 52, Turtle Mountain, nothing on yourliveevent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Adrian Brin to kick off for the Tommies. Now leading 52-0. And they fake a handoff. It's number 8, Trayton Nate Nadu on the carry. And he'll be stopped near the 30-yard line. Thompson scoring drive. 73 yards in 9 plays. It took 7:14 off the clock. Freshman Grady Hurst scoring on a 9-yard run. And the Braves will start at their own 32-yard line. Again, we're in running time. And the Thompson defense, well, we've got a late arrival to the Turtle Mountain side of the field. They've got 11 now. LaFountain trying to get out of trouble, and he won't. 34, that was Adrian Brin on the sack. Loss of 2 yards on the sack, but good to get the sack for Adrian Brin, 6'2", 165, a sophomore. Second and a dozen. LaFountain on the near side, incomplete. Out of the reach of number 9, Carter Davis, a sophomore. 3rd and 12. 8:17 to play in the clock running with running time here in the fourth quarter. Following the game, we'll have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. And hopefully a word or two with Thompson coach Brady Schwab. A long look and a wide open receiver into Thompson territory. Number 17, Daryl Dakota with the catch. A rare Turtle Mountain first down, a rare Turtle Mountain gain into Thompson territory, a pickup of 30 on the play to the Tommies' 40-yard line. LaFountain with time, dumps it near side, incomplete. That was intended for Brody DeJarle. With those swing passes out of the backfield, you got to be careful that, or be aware that an official might call that a lateral. That was not the case here. Under 7 to play, fourth quarter. Thompson in command, 52-0. LaFountain to throw. Dumps it far side. It is caught. And going for a first down, number 13, Wesley Davis Jr. Nice catch by the senior, 6'1", 190.
First and 10 Braves on the Tommy 26-yard line.
Gain of a dozen to the 28. Handoff. Daryl Dakota on the carry.
Dakota on the carry.
To the 24-yard line after a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Midway through quarter number 4. Turtle Mountain looking to get on the board. Wanted to leave on a little bit of a positive note. LaFountain's pass is thrown and is caught. And hard to bring down is number 1, Shire Dakota.
Shire Dakota on the reception from LaFountain down to the 20-yard line. Jacob Olson on the tackle for the Tommies.
And it's going to be 3rd down and a 3rd and 1. At the 19-yard line. LaFountain again from the pistol. Throws over the middle. It is broken up. Nice work by Mac Michelson to bat away what would have been a touchdown catch.
Mickelson on the coverage for the Tommies.
It'll be 4th and 1. Under 5 minutes to play. LaFountain comes in with the play. Oh, excuse me. Well, they did get a first down, apparently, on the snap before this, so this is 2nd down. And the pass incomplete, looking for Daryl Dakota. Again, that was borderline close to a lateral. We're in running time, 4th quarter, with Thompson in control, 52-0. Cruz LaFountain from the pistol. Looking, lobbing near side. Broken up. On the coverage for Thompson was number 18, Matthew Askelson, a junior. 4th and 10, 3:40 to play in the clock running. LaFountain has Daryl Dakota at his left hip. Pressure coming. Airs it out far side. It's a jump ball, and it's intercepted. And return to midfield. That was 17, Jack Krogstad with the pick.
Returns it to near midfield. 1st and 10 Tommies.
And whatever air was left in the Turtle Mountain balloon has certainly gone out now. Tommies take over the Turtle Mountain 49-yard line. Number 18 coming into the game for Turtle Mountain is Weston Wilkie. He's a sophomore. .25, Bryson Israelson comes out to the near side. And the ball kind of got moved around there by the center before it was actually snapped. Well, it seems like they call that no play. Still 1st and 10. Tommy's content to let time run off the play clock before they snap it. And a simple knee down for Michelson. Just over 1 minute to play, and Thompson will go to 2-1 on the season. Turtle Mountain will go to 0-3. Big thing for Thompson, though, this will be a 1-0 start for them in Region 2 play. And some of the Turtle Mountain players starting early. Interesting. And the Tommies do not have to run a play, and they will not. And this one will belong to the Thompson Tommies. Their second shutout of the season as they defeat Turtle Mountain by a score of 52-0. We'll come back with our scoring summary, hopefully some words from Coach Brady Schwab of the Thompson Tommies, and more on the Crispo Nodak Insurance Agency scoreboard. The final, Thompson 52, Turtle Mountain nothing on YourLiveEvent.com.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio, and RJBroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
In a deck of 52 cards, there's one that always beats the rest, the Ace of Spades. And when it comes to septic service and porta potty rentals, the name says it all. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. From full-service septic pumping to clean, dependable porta potties for any event or job site, our crew delivers fast, reliable service with no mess and no stress. No wild cards, no jokers, just the Ace. Ace of Spades Septic Services and Porta Potty Rentals. 218-689-7823.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching. So that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
At Polar Communications, innovation is in our DNA. We're pioneers, always looking ahead to what's next to ensure our communities thrive. We were the first in the state to offer gig services, and we didn't stop there. We continue to lead the way in delivering high-quality, reliable technology to your doorstep. A better experience starts here.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello with you as the Thompson Tommies improve to 2-1 on the season and win their Region 2 opener in Class A as they defeat Turtle Mountain's Braves by a score of 52-0. The Tommies opened the scoring in the opening quarter. They had blocked a punt early in the game and had some good field position at the 10-yard line, weren't able to cash in. Turtle Mountain was not really able to advance either, and a short punt gave the Tommies the ball at the Turtle Mountain 28-yard line. 5 plays and 28 yards later, the Tommies were on the scoreboard. Gavin Oster scoring on a 5-yard run, the quarterback. The pass for a 2-point conversion was no good. 6-0 in favor of Thompson with 4:24 to go in the first. Then after a Turtle Mountain 3-and-out, the Tommies took over at their 28-yard line. And 1 play later, they're on the scoreboard again. Rylan Pennis scoring on a 72-yard burst. Oster running for the 2-point conversion. Thompson was up 14-0 with 3:19 to go in the first quarter. After another 3-and-out, there are a couple of exchanges of punts. Thompson scored again. This time it was safety Jeremy Tice with a interception of some 35 to 40 yards for a touchdown. The run for a 2-point conversion failed. Thompson was up 20-0 with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, and that's how the first quarter ended, 20-0. After another Turtle Mountain punt, the Tommies get another 1-play scoring drive. Rylan Pennis again on a 62-yard run to make, and then a 2-point pass from Gavin Oster to Jack Krogstad makes it 28-0 in favor of the Tommies, 10:54 to go in the half. After another 3-and-out by Turtle Mountain, Thompson drive again, 59 yards in 4 plays, taking 2 minutes. Gavin Oster with his second touchdown of the game, this one on a 25-yard run. The kick for the extra point was no good. The Tommies were up 34-0 with 8:20 to go in the half. After a 4-and-out by Turtle Mountain, Thompson with another 1-play scoring drive. This was Gavin Oster connecting with Joe Taylor on a 38-yard touchdown pass. The run for conversion no good. Tommies up 40-0 with 6:08 to go in the half. Then on Thompson's next possession, a 6-play, 53-yard drive that took 3:29. Dex Afton scoring on an 18-yard run as the Tommies were starting to put in some new people. 46-0 Tommies at the half. No scoring in the third quarter. Then in the fourth quarter, it was Grady Hurst scoring on a 9-yard run. The try for point was no good. Tommies led 52-0, and that is the way the game ended. We'll hear from Coach Brady Schwab of the Tommies after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
In agriculture, the one thing you can count on is uncertainty. What if the GPS short circuits in your tractor? Do you have equipment breakdown coverage? Nodak Insurance has been insuring farmers and ranchers for over 70 years, and we've come across about every scenario you can imagine. Hi, I'm Chris Moen, your agent with answers at Nodak Insurance Company. I know insurance, I know North Dakota, and I might even know you. Call me today for details on how we can protect your farming operation at 757-1613.
Back at Thompson, Joe Lancello joined by Brady Schwab, the coach of the Thompson Tommies. 2 shutouts in 3 games, not bad.
Yeah, I thought our defense did a nice job early. We had a big stop right away. We weren't able to convert on it, but then we forced the punt, and then we were able to come back and score. And I thought just up front tonight we did a nice job on both sides of the ball. Obviously, Rylan had a big game in that first half as a result of that. And then on the defensive side, I don't know what they ended up with for total yards with a pretty dynamic quarterback back there and some kids that can go out and get the ball. So I thought we just played a really nice game on the defensive side of the ball.
Talk about Rylan Pennis. I mean, I don't know if he's on the track team, but he ought to be. He's certainly on the sprints.
Yeah, he is. He's a track kid. He does well in the sprints, and he's a kid we know we got in our program. He's not overly big, but he makes, good runs when he gets an opportunity to do it, and tonight he obviously showed what he's capable of.
And defensively, there weren't really any sacks or anything, but you were just bottom line effective.
Right, yeah, and we put a little bit different coverage tonight than we have the last couple games. Just, I thought our guys, especially our edge rushers, did a really nice job getting pressure on the quarterback, but keeping him in the pocket and not letting him get out and run. When he gets out into space, he's a pretty dynamic athlete, and we forced him into some difficult situations, and our backside did a nice job covering it. I think we had a couple picks tonight and turned them over a little bit, and anytime you do that, it usually ends up as a positive result.
And one of those going for a touchdown by Jeremy Tice.
Yeah, Jeremy did a nice job. He hasn't been out for a couple of years. He came back, and he's starting to kind of find his footing a little bit with that and just learning a little bit, right? I mean, it's different than the last time he played, and guys are a little bit faster, guys are a little bit bigger, but it was fun to see him go up and get a ball and then find a way to get it into the end zone.
2-1 the record now, and now a trip coming up to Park River area, a team that got some votes in the last Class A poll.
Yeah, Park River's a tough go anytime you go up there, but they're playing well. They've got new coaches a couple of years ago, and they're finding their footing with what they're trying to do. So we talked about it. We had the same situation a couple of weeks ago. We had a nice win against Mayville, and then we came out against Hillsborough, and Hillsborough kicked us in the mouth. And we had a nice win tonight. We don't want to get kicked in the mouth next Friday. So get these guys healthy. Our JV will play Devils Lake on Monday, and then go back to work and get prepared for a good team.
Your JV had a game already?
Yeah, they played. They didn't play this week because of the holiday, but they played Hillsborough Central Valley that first JV week of the season and got a nice win there. We get an opportunity to get those young guys a chance to play. They got an opportunity to play tonight, so this kind of works out where they get a chance to get on the field. And, those guys are just as important as guys that are playing Friday night.
We do want to give those guys some recognition for what they do, too, certainly. I think that'll cover it. Congratulations on the win tonight.
All right, thanks, Joe.
Brady Schwab, coach of the Thompson Tommies, winners 52-0 over Turtle Mountain tonight. We'll be back with our postgame awards and wrap things up here on YourLiveEvent.com.
At Thompson Public Schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Joe Lancello back at Thompson. The Tommies coming off a 52-0 win over Turtle Mountain tonight. Time for our post-game awards. Our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And player of the game honor is going to Rylan Pennis, who got the start at running back tonight and certainly made a good case for getting playing time. 2 touchdown runs of 72 and 62 yards. Rylan Pennis will get a T-shirt from the folks at Enbridge. Once again, Enbridge bringing you the player of the game, Rylan Pennis of the Thompson Tommies. And our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer, Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play of the game. I'll go with the first of 2 interceptions by the Tommies tonight. Jeremy Tice with an interception that was returned for a touchdown that gave the Tommies a 20-0 lead in the first quarter. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. And that will do it for us tonight from Thompson. Thanks very much to Brady Schwab and all the folks here at Thompson for their hospitality. Thanks to our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business and at least just stop by to say thank you. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Thompson 52 and Turtle Mountain nothing. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend, and we will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.